Welcome to Simulation Exam Number 1, Review of Chapter 4. Question 80. How is a licensee known who represents both parties as a single agent in the same residential transaction? That's right, a dual agent. And remember, being a dual agent is a direct violation of Florida real estate law. Question 81. Sales associate Haley is helping buyer Blake purchase his first property. When Blake is ready to write an offer for the property, Haley becomes disappointed with the commission structure of his current employer, broker Matt. Haley decides to switch and work under another employer, broker Tom, to obtain a better commission. Haley asks his client Blake to wait before making the offer until Haley is officially working with broker Tom. What is correct in this situation? Now, let's talk about Haley's case. Haley was helping Blake buy his first property, but Haley wasn't happy with his broker Matt's commission structure, so he tried to move Blake to another broker, Tom, to get a better deal. So, what's the truth here? The correct answer is B. Haley must remain accountable to his broker Matt because this is a violation of fiduciary duties. Florida law is very clear. A sales associate cannot divert clients away from their current employer. If you met Blake while working under broker Matt, then Blake is Matt's client. Period. It doesn't matter whether there's a signed agreement or not. That's irrelevant. Simply by being employed under Matt, you owe him that duty. Question 82. When must notice of a no brokerage relationship be given? The law requires that this disclosure be made in writing and before showing the property. That's the key. Memorize it. In writing before showing the property. Question 83. Ethics does not conflict with the performance of a business. It has been repeatedly proven that working ethically is simply good business. And in real estate, we must always remember, ethics equals good business. Question 84. Under which statute was the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, DBPR, created? The answer is Statute 455. So, whenever you see DBPR on the exam, immediately think Chapter 455. Question 85. The approval of new commission rules is required by, here's the key, no one's approval is required. The rules only need to be filed with the Secretary of State, but the commission itself is the one that approves them. No higher authority needs to sign off. Question 86. A real estate salesperson working for ABC Realty was hired by Big Bank to perform a broker price opinion, BPO, on a property. Since the fee was small, Big Bank agreed to pay the salesperson directly. What can be said about this? Here's the issue. Under Florida law, a licensee cannot accept compensation directly from a client. All payments must go through the broker, and then the broker pays the associate. So, in this case, the law was violated by the sales associate. That's why the correct answer is B. The associate violated Chapter 475. Question 87. What can a real estate agent legally be? Remember, there are only 3 authorized forms of representation in Florida: transaction broker, single agent, no brokerage relationship. The correct answer is B, because there is no such thing as a transaction agent. The law clearly calls it transaction broker. Don't get confused by made-up terms. Stick to the 3 real ones. Question 88. When a commission action includes a penalty of suspending an active license for 8 years, revocation, and a $1,000 fine, which other chapter besides 475 is being violated? The answer is Chapter 455, because this is tied to the DBPR, the Department of Business and Professional Regulation. So remember, anything related to DBPR, always think 455. Question 89. What is the sanction a licensee receives when they fail to report a change of address within the established time frame? This one you need to know by heart. The correct answer is A. The license will be placed in the status known as cease to be in force, and the licensee may also receive a $100 fine. So, never forget, not updating your address can actually cost you money and put your license on hold.